Hey love, welcome to another day in our Vlogmas series, and today we're still going to be talking about words transformation, but today we're going to actually be talking about how suffix or prefix actually changes word from it being its original form to the opposite part. In a nutshell, words and opposite. Okay, when we talk about words and opposite, talking about if it is not up, it is down. If it is not back, it is front. We're going to be looking at how suffix and prefix actually changes word in their base form to their opposite form. Okay, when I mean base form, I'm talking about the original word. Any word could be an original. What you add is what that changes it. Okay, so right here I have some list of letters. Before now we'll be working basically on suffix. Today we're going to be focusing on prefix. Okay, we're going to be using prefix to transform words from their base form, that is the original form they are at that moment, to the opposite of it. Okay, assuming you have up, the opposite of up is down. If you are not up, you are down. Okay, the opposite of back is front. If you're not at the front, you will be at the back. Okay, the opposite of come is go. If you are not going, you are definitely coming. That is what words and opposites mean. If I say come, the opposite should be go. If I say go, the opposite should be come. That's just the simple explanation for words and opposite. Okay, so let's see the list I have here. I have the IR, the IR, I have the IL, the IL, I have the UN, the UN, the IM, the IM, we have DIS, DIS, the this, we have the DE, we still have anti, 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 we equally have non, NON, none. Okay, we have it too, so we eliminate this one. Moving on, we have mal, 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 we have ab, 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 we have IG, 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 we still have MIS, miss, we have IN, in. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this 13 prefix actually, when added to our base word, is going to transform that word from the opposite to the other side. Okay, and it equally works in the reverse case. For instance, if I have misunderstanding, I can have understanding, removing the suffix. Okay, so what we are actually working on today is how prefix, when added to a word, actually transform a word. Remember, on this series we are working on different ways words change form. Okay, different ways words change form. We've done the changes that occur with the verb, the noun, the adverb, and the adjective. We've done that. We just concluded that, and right now we're working on the suffix that actually transform a word from where it is to the opposite side. When they say words and opposite, it is not a big deal. It's just about if it's not black, it is definitely white. If it is not up, it is down. If you are not going, you are coming. If you're not standing, definitely you are sitting. Okay, if you're not doing this, you are doing that. That's what words and opposite simply implies. Okay, understand this today, that when we talk about words and opposite, sometimes we call it antonyms and synonyms. Just understand it today in case you have examination you are preparing for. When you are not encouraged, you are discouraged. Okay, and we equally have courage. Can you see this through where we still get to that part? But today we're talking about the words and opposite. If you're not encouraged, you are discouraged. If you're not moving, you are actually standing one place, you are stagnant. If you're not standing, definitely you'll be sitting down. Okay, so words and opposite simply means if this is not this, the opposite of that, that is the other thing that could happen if this is not happening. If this is not my right hand, definitely I am going to be working with my left hand. If I'm not doing the job with this right hand, I'm doing it with the left hand. That's just it. Okay, so we talk about antonyms and synonyms. We are equally referring to words and opposite. Okay, so note that today. So we have these 13 letter combinations that actually transform a word to the opposite side. Okay, we call these the prefix because they are going to be appearing at the beginning of the word to transform it from where it is to the other side, if you understand what I mean. If you are not knowledged, you are malknowledged. If you are not present, you are absent. If you are not understood, you'll be misunderstood. If you are not into it, you are out of it. If you are not regular, you are irregular. If you are not legal, you are illegal. To either do or undo, we have multa or immortal. We still have advantage, disadvantage. We equally have grade, degrade, corruption, anti-corruption. Okay, so let's still see the following words to know if actually we are getting it right. Okay, so let's go. And we have regular, and the opposite of regular is irregular. So if something is not regular, it is irregular. Okay, we have identify. Identify. If something is not identified, it is unidentified. You either identify something or it is unidentified. We have placed and misplaced. You either keep something safe that is placed or you misplaced it. Okay, we still have conditional and unconditional. The opposite of conditional is unconditional. We have legitimate, and the opposite of legitimate is illegitimate. So you can see that we have the IR for regular, we have the UN for identified, we have the MIS for placed, we have the UN for conditional, and we have the IL for legitimate. So you can see how this prefix has changed these words from their original form to the opposite of the words. I hope you understand it better now. We still have advantage, disadvantage, and fortunately, unfortunately, available, unavailable, able, unable, learn, unlearn. So you can see how when prefix is added to all these words, they actually transform from what they are to the opposite of what they used to be. Advantage, as we know, it is the good side of something, and disadvantage is the loose side of something. Like when something is not favorable to you, that is, it is of disadvantage to you. Fortunately, unfortunately, we still have available. If something is not available, it is unavailable. If something is able, then if you turn it the other way around, it is unable. So we have able and unable. We still have learn and unlearn. Okay, so I believe you understand it perfectly well now. And here we call it short for today's video. In case you're seeing this face for the first time, you are just meeting us in this channel, in this family for the first time, you're so welcome. We welcome you, and you can actually join us simply by subscribing. And when you do, don't forget to turn on your notification bell, because in that way you get notified whenever we post any video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking around today. Thank you for tuning in today, and don't forget to keep staying safe. See you soon in our next class, and bye for now.